Imagine a cold, windy autumn evening in Greenwich Village, where the leaves on the trees are falling one by one, leaving behind bare, lifeless branches. In a small apartment, two young women, Johnsy and Sue, are fighting against more than just the chill of the weather. One of them, Johnsy, lies weak and pale in bed, her fragile life hanging by a thread. But here's the twist. Johnsy believes her fate is tied to the last few leaves on a vine outside their window. When the last leaf falls, she whispers, "I'll go too." Why does she believe this, and what will happen when that final leaf falls? Stay with me as we unravel this emotional tale. Johnsy and Sue are aspiring artists sharing a modest apartment, but tragedy strikes when Johnsy is diagnosed with pneumonia, a deadly illness at the time. While Sue tries her best to nurse her back to health, Johnsy loses all hope. Johnsy's obsession with the ivy vine outside their window takes a dark turn. Every time a leaf falls, her belief in her own demise grows stronger. Sue, desperate to help her friend, tries to distract her with stories, art, and hope, but Johnsy's eyes remain fixated on the dwindling leaves. Enter their neighbor, Mr. Behrman, a grumpy old painter with a kind heart. He's always talked about creating a masterpiece, but years have passed, and he hasn't painted anything significant. When Sue shares Johnsy's peculiar belief, Mr. Behrman scoffs but listens carefully. One stormy night, the wind howls and rain lashes against the windows. Sue closes the curtains, fearing the storm will strip the vine of its remaining leaves. The next morning, Johnsy insists on looking outside. To her surprise, one leaf remains. Despite the wind and rain, it clings stubbornly to the vine. Day after day, through more storms, the leaf remains. Slowly, Johnsy begins to recover, inspired by the resilience of that lone leaf. She whispers, "If that leaf can hold on, maybe I can too." As Johnsy grows stronger, Sue reveals a heartbreaking truth. The last leaf was not real. It was painted by Mr. Behrman, who braved the stormy night to create his masterpiece. A single leaf so lifelike that it fooled everyone. Here's the tragedy. Mr. Behrman, an elderly man, caught pneumonia from his exposure to the cold and passed away shortly after. He sacrificed his life to give Johnsy hope and a reason to fight for hers. His masterpiece wasn't just a painting, it was an act of pure love and selflessness. And so Johnsy lived inspired by the courage and sacrifice of a man who gave everything for her. This story teaches us about hope, resilience, and the extraordinary things ordinary people can do for each other. If this story touched your heart, imagine how many more like it are waiting for you here on this channel. Don't miss out on stories that inspire, move, and leave you thinking long after they're over. Hit the subscribe button and give this video a like to support more content like this. Let's spread stories of hope and love to the world. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.